Hey Krishna. All right. The thing I was talking about with the schedule here, you see this list. Um, Instead of making one list with the blues and the let me log in as Brandy here real quick. She's a manager. Okay. Continue. Come over here. You see how we have all of this stuff. You got the blues. You got the blue, and these are basically two different lists. These are the work items, the work schedule items, and these are the clock in, clock out items. So I was thinking, instead of mixing these up in the same list, is that we would have like a little tab here on the top that would say work schedule and clock in, clock out. And then depending on if you want to see the work schedule, you tap it here. If you wanted to see the clock in, clock out, you tap here. Kind of like it is on the pending order screen where you have the two tabs. The one where you can hit the local or you can hit the shared. And that'll show this list. And then the local will show you this list, in the same space. So depending on where you are is where you'll get the list. So, so now if I wanted to, I could see the work schedule. If like there's a little box here that would say schedule, and then there would be clock in, clock out. All right, and then I could toggle between the two, and then look at the different lists. I mean, this would only be if you logged in as a manager, because if you logged in as a regular Joe Schmo like me, you'd only be able to see the one list anyways. And that way, we would we wouldn't need to color coordinate. We wouldn't need to do any of that. We could just leave them all this color scheme. It's just we would just modify the headers. I mean, start time, finish. Well, you wouldn't even need to modify that, and we could just keep these the same colors. It doesn't matter. I mean, because we're going to have two separate lists, and you wouldn't have to commingle the two. You wouldn't have to have all the work schedules on top and then all the the clock in, clock outs down below. We would just be able to toggle between the two lists. So I hope that helps you understand what I'm trying to say. So hopefully we can get that done tomorrow.